Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today I will be showing you how I make callaloo soup, so keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put on your post notification bell so you don't miss each time I upload. Let's get into this video. Here I have some callaloo leaves that I bought from the store, along with some saltfish that I did have soaking in some vinegar water. I'm going to start off by prepping those two and I will show you the process. I'm starting off with my callaloo and I'm just basically cutting off the stem. Once I would have cut off the stem, I'm going to wash them and cut them up into smaller pieces. So as you can see here, I am cutting them into smaller pieces, and this basically helps with the cooking process. It's easier to cook and all of that. What I also like to do is to allow it to sit in some vinegar or baking soda water for a few minutes, just to get rid of any excess dirt there may be on the leaves. So I did add in some baking soda to my water and I'm going to allow that to sit. While that is happening, I'm moving on to the saltfish. I did wash it really well, but the skin is a bit hard to come off. So what I'm going to do, I am going to boil it, which helps to soften the skin as well as to help remove any excess salt. So once that process is finished, I will come back to show you guys the next step. So here it is, all nicely done. I'm going to pour out that water. And allow some cool water to run over the saltfish and allow it to sit for a while. But before I do that, I just want to show you briefly as I run my hand over the skin, how easily it came off. And this is exactly what we are looking for. Next, we're going to move on to the callaloo leaves, and it's ready. It has been sitting there for a couple minutes or so, and now it's time for me to wash it. So I'm going to give that a really good wash and move on to the next process. So once it has been washed, I will add it to a pot. Next, I'm going to go in with some water, and I'm just adding enough to cook the leaves. And just remember guys, you are adding in coconut milk as well, so you just want to make sure you put in a little at a time. So once that has been added, I'm going to allow it to cook and move back to the saltfish. So as you can see here, it has cooled and I am able to remove the skin very easily. And at this point guys, I am just taking off the skin and also removing any excess bones there may be in the saltfish. Also, you can add in any meat of choice. I usually do, but today I'm just using using only saltfish. So because I'm using only saltfish, I'm just going to leave them in chunks. That way it don't melt out in the soup. So here it is, all nice and chunky. Next, I'm going to season it with some green seasoning. And guys, you know how we love green seasoning on this channel. So once that has been seasoned, I'm going to set that aside and move on to dumplings. Here I have some flour in a bowl. I'm just going to use flour and water to create my dumpling. I'm not using any salt today, or usually I don't use salt when I'm doing these things, simply because I'm trying to lessen my salt consumption. And the soup already would have some salt in there, so it basically compensates for that salt missing in the dumplings. Once that is done, I will come back to show you. So here it is, all nicely done. I am going to set that aside until I am ready for it. Next, we are going to check on the callaloo. So here it is guys, it's basically cooked. So next we are going to add in the saltfish. Once that has been added, give that a quick stir, allow it to boil a little more. And next we are going to go in with some coconut milk. Now you can use the store-bought one or the organic one, whichever you prefer. I did not stir it in, but I'm just going to go in with my ground provision, which is cassava and sweet potatoes. Any ground provision can be used in this soup. So I am going to mix that around until it's nicely combined together and come back to show you the next step. So here it is, nicely combined. I am going in with my dumpling now that it's boiling. And as I said, guys, you can add more dumpling if you choose. I'm just only adding in a little bit today. And also you can mix your flour with some cornmeal or corn flour. You can add anything to your dumpling if you choose. I'm just doing plain flour. So once that has been added, I'm going in with some seasoning. I have some cayenne, some dry basil and dry parsley, followed by some green seasoning and salt to taste. Once that has been added, I am going to mix it in gently, as I don't want to disturb the structure of the dumplings, which have not yet been cooked properly. So once that has been done, I'm going to allow it to cook and then come back to show you the next step. So here it is, nicely done. It's all cooked and ready to be eaten. I'm going to remove it from the heat plate and come back to show you. So here is your plate of callaloo soup, guys. How delicious that is. So I hope that you did enjoy today's video. Kindly comment below and let me know if you make your soup differently to mine, and also what kind of meat you put in there as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.